Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Alright folks, it's Elijah Swift Smith taking on Toshiomi silent finisher Kazama in a matchup that says, what if both guys want to hug you, but only one of them knows how to escape mount? We've got a young American wrestler with fast hands and a bright future, up against a BJJ ace who fights like every round is a submission-only tournament with a grudge. Let's break it down. Elijah Swift Smith. Coming in at minus 515 with a record of 8-1, Elijah Smith might look like a 22-year-old prospect fresh out of college, but he fights like your older brother who wrestled at state and still doesn't let you forget it. With a background in wrestling, quick hands, and some serious composure for his age, this guy is already a problem. Give him another year or two and he might be your favorite fighter's nightmare matchup. Smith uses his wrestling to dictate the fight, fast entries, especially that double leg, and clean transitions from striking to takedowns. He doesn't waste time shooting from desperation. He times his level, changes off his hands, usually behind a sharp 1-2. His boxing isn't anything flashy, he's not doing spinning anything, but it's tight, efficient, and lands with pop. He doesn't hunt the finish like a berserker, but when it's there, he capitalizes. 4 TKOs, 1 submission, and 3 first-round wins say this kid isn't here to clock in for overtime. Now he's not perfect. His ground control isn't always airtight. There's been some floating, some lost leg control, and in the past a submission loss that likely still haunts his dreams. He also looked very tired in his Contender Series scrap. Like, dude's typing in his Xbox Live password mid-round, tired. But the good news? His UFC debut showed major growth. He looked composed, patient, and paced himself like he learned how to breathe between punches. He's also coachable, adaptable, and has solid striking and takedown defense, 47% and 66% respectively. He may not be elite yet, but the kid's checking all the boxes. Toshiomi, silent finisher. Kazama coming in at plus 370 with a record of 11-4. Toshiomi, Kazama, is the jiu-jitsu boogeyman your local white belts warn each other about. Triangle chokes, hammer locks, heel hooks. This guy's submission list reads like a game of grappling bingo. If you give him one clean look at your neck or an arm, you might be tapping before Bruce Buffer can finish your name. He's got 6 submission wins, most of them quick, and he's not afraid to take a punch to get to the ground. His comeback win against Charalampos Gregorio was vintage Kazama. Get dropped, panic no one, then pull off a triangle like nothing happened. His mentality? Step 1, survive. Step 2, submit. Step 3, explain what happened at the post-fight press conference. That said, his takedowns are not pretty. Just a 12% accuracy rate in the UFC, which is about the same odds as landing a crane kick in real life. His striking is mostly functional, meaning it exists to distract you long enough to shoot in. And defensively, he's not hard to find. He's got a 42% striking defense rate and has been knocked out twice in his last 3. His chin is starting to look like a group project. It's doing all the work and nobody else is helping. So while Kazama is pure danger on the mat, he's a liability on the feet, and getting it to the ground has proven difficult. If you can stuff his shot and make him strike, the holes show fast. So, who wins? This is a fascinating clash because it's wrestler versus submission artist. Elijah Smith is the guy who gets the takedown and decides whether the fight hits the mat. Kazama is the guy who needs the mat to survive. If Smith can stay sharp, stick behind the jab, and avoid diving into the guard with reckless abandon, he should control this fight. He's the better athlete, has better hands, and can use his wrestling defensively or offensively. If he ends up on top, Kazama's got threats, but Smith is no stranger to scrambling and should be able to stay safe if he stays smart. Kazama, on the other hand, is the comeback king. He's not likely to win minutes, but he can win moments. He needs chaos. He needs a wild scramble. He needs that one slip up from Smith to clamp onto a triangle or catch a transition. If he gets it, lights out. If not, he's eating jabs and double legs until the judges punch in their scorecards. Official pick: Elijah Smith via unanimous decision. Smith has the style and tools to neutralize Kazama without getting caught in a web of submissions. Look for him to mix striking and wrestling without committing too hard to risky ground exchanges. He keeps it clean, sticks and moves, and racks up control time on top without giving Kazama the keys to the guillotine kingdom. Unless Elijah decides to jump into full guard for fun, this should be his fight from start to finish. I also think Smith has the option to not shoot for takedowns, keep the fight standing, and win on the feet. And if he doesn't gas out this time, we might just be looking at a real future contender because Swift is moving fast. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.